leadership of the National Assembly has assured the international community of its commitment to continuing its legislative activities in spite of the commencement of the campaigns for 2019 general elections. President of the Senate Bukola Saraki gave assurance when he received the British Acting High Commissioner to Nigeria, Harriet Thompson, in his office. He assured Nigerians that legislative duties in the National Assembly would not be relegated to the background in view of the commencement of the 2019 electioneering campaigns.
So I hope that again, the interests of the country and the processes and ensuring that we have credible election should be the determining factor in decides what to sign. A lot of work has gone into it, and we're still waiting to see whether we'll get the assent of the president. So I want to reassure you that most of these important bills will still receive the attention from our part to ensure that despite the campaign has started, that we'll continue to do what is necessary to ensure that governance doesn't suffer for it, and that we'll continue to do those things that are required to make life better for people.
In a remark, Thompson said her visit to the leadership of the National Assembly was to get her commitment on key issues such as security issue-based campaigns and continuation of legislative activities even during the campaigns, and further advised against relegating legislative duties to the background with the onset of campaigns for the 2019 general elections in the country.
We are very pleased to hear from both the Leader of the Majority and from the Senate President that there is great commitment to continuing that important work. And the bills that we particularly mentioned were the Petroleum Industry Governance Bill, the Police Reform Bill, the Communities and Allied Matters Act, the Gender Equality Bill, the Disabilities Bill. These are all bills that we believe will make things better for the Nigerian people, for their rights, for their opportunities to economic development. So we're really pleased that there is this commitment to continue that work.
The Acting High Commissioner also called on the security agencies to remain impartial in the electoral process, as she also urged political parties to discourage vote buying and intimidation, which she says undermines the credibility of the electoral process.
While we're here in the National Assembly, it's also worth drawing attention to the statement that was released yesterday by the international community, including the UK, on the occasion of the beginning of the formal campaigning season, where we drew attention to the fact that as friends of Nigeria and maintaining our resolutely objective position, we do not support any particular candidate or party, but we are strongly in support of a process that is free, fair and credible, and that leads to the right outcome for Nigerians. We look forward to seeing the electoral parties set out their campaign issues, and to that leading to open and transparent debates, so that the people of Nigeria can choose those candidates that will be best for them, that will campaign on the issues that matter to them, and that they will then go out and exercise their democratic right to vote based on that informed understanding of what the different political parties and the candidates will do for them and for Nigeria. We call again on the security agencies to remain impartial and to not interfere in the electoral process, and we express our concerns at the intimidation, the interference and the vote buying that we saw in recent gubernatorial elections, and the violence that we saw around the political party primaries. And we urge on all parties to refrain from that. And once again, we recall the importance of the independent role of INEC, and we lend our full support to them in their role in ensuring that these elections are genuinely fair and free and lead to the outcome that the Nigerian people choose.